Okay, so welcome to Key Steps to Getting Started in Acting, presented by Arts in the South. This is the Kids and Teens edition, and this is sort of what we like to call one of our mini sessions or our mini classes. So here's a couple things about me. My name is Whitney Bowsett, and I am hosting this mini class today. I am also the founder and creator of the lovely Arts in the South. So, I'm a casting director living in Los Angeles, and I am responsible for hiring kids, teens, and adults on TV shows and movies. Kind of responsible for making dreams come true. I'm also able to spot talent before talent knows. And if you're feeling generous, my favorite food is pizza. Just thought I should let you guys know. If you guys scan the QR code to your right, it's going to pull you up directly to my website, which is iambave.com. And when you're there, you guys can check out more information on me and what I love to do in the city of Los Angeles. A little bit about what we're going to be doing today. So today's agenda, we're going to talk about knowing your why you want to get started in this industry. We're going to talk about getting educated on the craft of acting. And then also we're going to talk about headshots versus glamour shots. One we want and one we absolutely do not want. Then we're also going to talk about how to submit auditions. So go ahead and grab your pen and paper and let's get ready to rumble. Also, stay tuned for the end of this mini class because we are going to be talking about a giveaway that we want everyone to be included in. Okay. So know your why. It's very important. When you get into this industry as an actor or whatever it is that you're going to be doing, you want to know your reasons for doing this. So I have a little bit of a challenge here. I want everybody to pull out pen and paper or crayon and paper or whatever you have to write on. So if you're a kid, I want you to write down why you want to pursue acting. What is it that gets you up in the morning? Why do you think about acting so much? I want you to write that down. I want you to be very, very, very real about it. It's no reason to lie. No one's going to see this paper. This is only for your eyes only. Parents, I want you to do the same thing. Be honest with yourself. I want you to write down why you want your child to pursue acting. This is something that I'm going to ask you guys to keep for the rest of your days as you are pursuing acting, because whenever you are at moments where you feel down, you would definitely want to pull out this paper and you want to take a look at it so you can remind yourself why you started from the get-go. All right, so go ahead and pull out that pen and paper. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Take some notes and jot down why you want to get into this craft. I'm actually going to be doing that on my end, except I'm not trying to be an actor. I'm doing other things. So I'm going to also be writing down some whys as well for the why challenge. All right, time's up, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the nuts and bolts of our mini class today. Let's talk about education. Let's talk about getting educated as an actor. So let's say you wanted to become a lawyer. You're going to have to go to school for that, right? All right, what about a doctor? You're going to have to go to school for that, right? As well. So the same thing with acting. You're going to have to take some type of classes or courses to get yourself on track and learn about the world of acting, especially as a starter. Now, I don't know if you guys know that, but you know, Denzel Washington and even Julia Roberts and even Oprah Winfrey, they still get acting classes and they still have coaches. So it's very important that you guys do the same thing as beginners. So let's get into it. So acting workshops, that's one way that you can hone your craft or hone into your craft as an actor by taking acting workshops. Private coaching. I really recommend this for if you have a role that you were already presented and you want some coaching on this specific role. A lot of times actors get private coaching for that. There are also summer programs in which you can do summer mini camps on acting, or you can do acting at colleges for the summertime. Anything that's just specifically dealing with the summer, those are good. Last but not least, we have our virtual classes, which are really popular right now because the world has gone virtual. So you can literally take classes from all over the U.S. You can take them virtually. That's another way that you guys can get educated in the craft of acting. As always, here at Arts in the South, we do offer virtual acting classes. We do anything from virtual acting classes as far as improv. We may do monologue classes. We even do things like stand-up classes at times to help with young actors. So please get connected with us. Go ahead and pull your phone out again and go ahead and scan that. It's going to take you directly to a site. Once you're at that site, make sure you input your information so we can stay in contact with you and you can stay in contact with us and we can just, be connected and stay connected. All right, let's get back into it. Let's talk about a headshot. So, a headshot is a photo in which the main focus is on your face. A headshot is your calling card to the world. It's very important that you know what a headshot is, and it's very important that you get one when you decide to become an actor. You have to think of a headshot as maybe like a business card. So let's say I had a business, I was a doctor, and I wanted to refer you. I would give you one of my business cards because that is the way that you know me. You know me from my business card. So it works the same way with the headshot. And a headshot is important because it is the single most important marketing tool for you. When your headshot pops up on a casting director's computer or a casting director's desk, you want them to say, yes, let's bring that person in. That person is perfect for this role. Let's bring them in. And your headshot is going to be the reason why we would do something like that. We want headshots. We don't want glamour shots. We don't want full body shots. And we don't want scary looking photos of you. So you have a lady in a glamour shot. We don't want those things. Then the lady in the middle, her picture would be good, except we're looking at her whole body, and it's called a headshot, not a body shot. So we only need her head. And then last but not least, we don't want to be scared. So we do not want the picture on the far right, unless we're looking for you to be scary or scare us or something like that. Otherwise, we don't want that. We want this. Yes, yes, yes. Now, these shots are some young actors out in Los Angeles, and actually the girl in the green sweater or green shirt there that I'm pointing the arrow to, she actually is coming to my audition many of times for different projects that I've worked on, and I remember her from her headshot. Now, I'm not advocating for the person that took these photos, but it's a Tamara Tahini. She did an amazing job in these photos, and these are what we're looking for when we say headshot. These are young, fresh photos or a photo of these kids, and they look really good. The headshot, it really accents either their eyes or their cheekbones or whatever they got going on. But this is what we're looking for when we say headshots. Now, I do want you guys to remember that the look of a child or a preteen or a teenager will change frequently, and it's also going to change rapidly because you guys are growing. So we don't want you guys to spend too much money on these headshots, because I do want you guys to remember that these things are going to change, and they're going to change fast, and they're going to change a lot. And then there's a little note at the bottom. It says headshot guide released soon. So if you guys stay connected to us, like I told you to do earlier, we're going to be releasing a guide, and that guide is going to help you guys in your headshots. When you're taking your headshots, you're getting them done, the guide is going to be giving you guys a lot of information on how to get that done. Now, this is the reason why headshots are important, because as you are submitting yourself, self-submitting, or you're looking at auditions online and you want to submit yourself or your child to these auditions, this is what we see as casting directors. On the left, it says role, and we see the role of each of the characters in the film. And then on the far left, you guys see those numbers? Those numbers are how many people actually submitted for that role. So we have to go through all these actors and look at this. We have to go through all of that. So if you go to the right, you see a long page, and it's like multiple pictures, many pictures. Those many pictures are actors' headshots. We have to go through that, and we have to go through multiple pages. So that's why it's important that you have a unique headshot and that your headshot looks good, because your headshot has to stand out. It's very important. So you guys need to really make sure that when you get ready for your headshots, that you go through the best of the best, and you get these things done, because it's very important. Now, speaking of headshots, that's the first thing. So you've got your classes, you're ready to go. You got your headshots, you're looking good, you're ready to go. The next thing you want to do is you want to submit yourself for auditions. It's two ways. Let's say you see a cool Disney TV show and you're like, hey, I want to be a part of that show. How can I do that? It's two ways you can do that. You can do that through the process of self-submissions, meaning you can submit yourself. So mothers and fathers, you can submit your own kids for these things. Or if your child has an agent or manager, you can submit your child through an agent or manager. Two different ways to do it, but today, specifically for this mini class, we're going to talk about how you can self-submit yourself for these auditions. A couple things you can do. When you self-submit, you do this online. You never go up to these people's offices, or you never go up and call casting directors. You want to do everything online, okay? Never go. So you're going to go, it's a couple sites, but my personal favorite, and I have a lot that I use, but I think this one is, we're just going to talk about this one today. It's called Actorsaccess.com. Go ahead and go on there after this webinar today. Sign up on there. When you sign up, you get 2 free headshots. So you can take 2 amazing headshots. You can put both of these on the site for free. And when you sign up and put these things on the site for free, then you'd begin to see the different things that are casting. And we're going to talk more about this in our auditions class, so make sure you guys take a look out for that class. All right, let's do a little recap. We talked about knowing your why challenge. I hope you guys still have those papers. I'm going to want to see those papers. We talked about getting educated, ways to take classes, headshots, yes and no's, what casting directors see, and also how to submit for film and TV shows. And I told you guys about one of my favorite sites, which is Actorsaccess. So we're all good? Thumbs up if we're good, and a big smiley face. I want everybody to do it. I know I can't see you guys, but just to know that you're actually doing it makes me feel great. Now, it's giveaway time. You guys get very excited. We're going to be giving away something. Let's see how you can get this giveaway. So the first thing I want you guys to do is to take a picture with the thumbs up and tag us on Instagram. So take a picture of yourself with the nice smiley face showing your beautiful faces. And I want to see some thumbs up. And I want you to go ahead and place that on your Instagram and tag us and tell us something that you learned today in this free mini class. The winner of that competition, or the winner of that, will be sent a message via direct message on Instagram. And then we'll just go from there and we'll give you your prize. Couple things before we get off the line today. So I do want you guys to check out a couple things. Now, today was only the mini class. It was only a few things that you learned. You have to go in depth. Of course, I taught you guys how to submit, so you can really start that today. But you're going to want to further this. You're going to want to get more information because this is just the tip of the iceberg. And believe me, guys, the iceberg is huge. So we do have another course. It's an online course. It's called Getting Started. It's the full guide. So it's what you've seen here today plus way more. We also have an ebook, and it's called Submissions and Agency Guides. And it's going to teach you how to submit your child or yourself to agencies. And I'm going to provide a list of agencies per state. So this is actually going to be a big kick in the right direction because you're going to take what you've learned and what we taught you, you're going to apply that, and you're going to submit yourself to these agencies. As always, guys, take out your cell phones and scan that QR code. Once you scan that QR code, that's going to let you directly be linked to our mailing list so you can stay updated with everything that we have going on here. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can hit us up on Instagram at arts_in_the_south.com. Well, actually, that's not a .com, but it's just on Instagram. And then on Facebook at Arts in the South. Website, artsinthesouth.com, or you can text 474747 to artsnow.com. And guys, it's been real. Thank you guys so very much for tuning into this mini class hosted by me, Whitney Balson, for Arts in the South. Have a great day, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of you guys on the big screen. Bye.